All right, you guys, let's get into this. So today I want to talk about what to do with your life when you have no idea what you want to do with your life. And this is very personal for me because there's lots of times in my life where, you know, I don't feel like I have an idea where what I want to do with my life. And I know many people feel this way. Many people, especially in the self-help community where we're looking for answers, we're looking for guidance, we're looking for ways to improve our lives, to figure out, how we can accomplish these things and what we want. But the problem is we get all this advice to set your goals high, to dream big, to do all of this. And the problem is we don't know what it is that we want to do. We don't know where it is that we want to go. We don't have an idea of what it is that we want to work towards. So I have this journal exercise, and today this is what we're going to do. We're going to go through this journal exercise, and this is going to help you figure out your life. Even if you have no idea of where it is that you want to go in life, even if you feel like there's no hope, that you're completely stuck, this journaling exercise is going to get you out of that because we're going to get into some deep thoughts that you may have, some deep wants, some deep desires that really, get you in tune with where you want to go. Because a lot of people, want to talk about, I want a nice car, I want a big house, I want to make more money, I want to know more people, I want to be famous, I want to do all of this. But the thing is that a lot of us aren't happy who have a place to live, who make money, who has money, who eats every day, who drinks water every day, who has clothes on them, who has friends, who has family, and they're still not happy. And we're going to look through this journaling exercise that I'm about to go through with you. So, if you want to join this journal exercise, what I want you to do is go ahead, grab a notepad, grab a pen that you can write with, and this is where we're going to start. We're going to start by, on the top of your paper, you need to put down, what do I want? What is it that I want? And when I say, what do you want? I'm not talking about the material things in this world. It's not always about the material things. So this is about, what do I want? What is it that I'm feeling inside of me that I'm looking for, that I want? These are general feelings, basically. So for me, I want to grow as an individual. I want to do meaningful work. I want clarity. I want to feel like I'm moving forward. I want to record music. I want to take more action. I want to be more connected with God. I want to be free. These are things that are inside of you. These aren't things that, go into the material world. A lot of people go into the material world looking for something outside of themselves when what they're searching for is something inside of themselves. So there's two parts to this journal. So the first part is, what do you want? What do you want in your life? What is it like? What is it that you feel that's making you feel like you're not being accomplished in life? Like you haven't made any progress in life? Is it that, you know, I want more progress in my life? I want to be more disciplined in my life. I want to be all these things. What do you want to be in your life? What do you want to be? That's a very important question, because once you figure out what you want to be, then we go on to the next step, which is, what does that look like? So now, either underneath that list right there, or flip the page, and you want to go to, what does that look like? And for me, and I'm going to break these down, and you'll see that what it looks like and what I want relates to each other. So the what it looks like is the what I want, and it's just broken down to a way that I can see it. So what does that look like? I focus on what really matters. That's very, very important. We got to focus on what really matters. A lot of the reason why we don't feel like we're growing as an individual, or we don't feel like we're doing meaningful work is because we don't focus on what really matters. We don't focus on the things that will make us feel like we're doing meaningful work, that will make us feel like we're growing as an individual. Um, what does that look like? Second one, I don't watch other people live their lives. A lot of people, what we're doing, and I get stuck in this, I know a lot of people get stuck in this, but we start watching other people's lives. You turn on the TV and you sit there and you watch the Kardashians, or you watch, something on TV, or not even that, you think you're helping yourself. Like even this video right here, this video that you're watching, other videos that you're watching, and you're taking in information, but you're not really doing anything with it. And you're just watching people live their lives, watching people tell their stories, watching people, tell their stories and not creating your own. Watching people put work out into the world, but not creating your own. Not doing what your heart desires while you're watching someone else doing what their heart desires. So, that was one of the things it looks like. Like I wouldn't spend time if I wanted to grow, if I wanted to do more meaningful work, I'm not going to spend my time watching other people do what I want to do when I can be doing it. So that's one thing that it looks like. I meditate when I'm bored. A lot of people, some of you are only watching this video because you're bored. You don't know what to do. You're bored. Instead of meditating and getting in your head, feeling those thoughts, planning out the vision. The vision for your life ahead is very important. And sometimes we get caught up in, what do I want? I want this big house, this nice car. I want to be hanging around famous people. But visualize your life. Visualize what you really want. Think about it. Really take a look. What would make you happy? In the most simplest form. In the most simplest form, what are your basic needs? What do you need to be doing in your most simplest form? Quit thinking so big. In your simplest form, what is it that you want to create? What is it that you need to process in your mind to become what you want to become? And meditation is going to help that process. So I dedicate my life to serving others. And I did this journaling exercise, and that blew my mind because it's like we are in a world where we are all servants. We are all serving others. Subconsciously, consciously, we're serving others. You know, when we're kids, we clean the dishes, we clean our bedrooms. We're serving our parents. We go to work, we serve our employer. We get into a relationship, we serve our significant other. We have kids, we serve our children. We are servants. So if we dedicate our lives to serving others, then we have a little more power when we think about it that way. Because now we're thinking, how can I serve others to the best of my ability? What can I do that I would enjoy doing to help other people? So dedicate your life to serving others. I enjoy making this video. I'm dedicating my life to serving others, to helping people figure out how they can serve others in a way that they like to. So I don't let the mind dictate my spirit. And this is a very tough one. And I'm not saying I'm perfect at any of these. I'm figuring this out as I go along. I'm just sharing with you guys what my mindset is towards improving my life. So I don't let the mind dictate my spirit. And what that means is a lot of people have these thoughts. These thoughts of I don't know what to do with my life. It's these thoughts. And we can't let the mind overtake our spirit. Our spirit wants to do more. Our mind is saying we can't. So although our mind is a helpful tool, it's also a distraction. It's also a distraction to helping us to moving us forward to doing things that we really enjoy doing, and doing it without that, oh, but I'm gonna be poor if I do this. I'm not going to make money if I do that. I'm not going to be respected by my peers if I do it this way. And it's these thoughts in our mind that distract us from what we really want to do, and then we get stagnant, and then we feel like we're not going anywhere in life. So don't let the mind dictate the spirit. I don't seek pleasure. What does what does that look like? I don't seek pleasure. That's one of the things, we indulge in TV, we drink cups of coffee, we scroll down YouTube, we do all these things to distract ourselves for pleasure, for pleasure. So we don't do things that are meaningful in our life because we keep going towards pleasure because we want something to consume rather than to produce. We overeat, we overthink. Thinking can be a pleasure. When you get caught up in your mind and all these thoughts go on in your mind and you're like, oh, yeah, that's crazy. You get caught up in conspiracy theories and all these things, and, you know, it's all pleasure. Going on your phone, checking your Facebook, going on different social media platforms. Who like this? Who like that? What are they doing? They just went on vacation. It's pleasure. You're feeding your mind all these pleasurable thoughts and you get confused. So don't seek pleasure. I learn by doing. This is one of the things that I really, want to improve in my life because, if you're like me, and a lot of people I think do this, is they read, they study. Very smart individuals with no results. Very, very smart individuals, people with a lot of information, but no knowledge. And that's one of the things that me and I'm sure other people want to work on is doing more. Doing more. Stop, put down the book and just start doing things. Just do, and you'll get more done. Because while you're consuming information, you're not giving information. While you're consuming how to do this, how to do that, you're not doing this and doing that. I think there's a certain balance between learning and doing, but doing is always going to be more important. I keep pushing forward and never look back. Make those mistakes. That's kind of what that means to me is make those mistakes. Keep making those mistakes. Not the same mistakes, but keep making mistakes until you get it right. Keep pushing forward. Don't look back. That's all you can do is keep pushing forward. Don't look back. I only study what I need immediately. This goes back to I learn by doing. Only study what you need immediately. If you're studying, how to day trade and you're not planning on day trading, then why are you reading that? If you're studying something that isn't relevant to your life just to get information, just to feel like, oh, I'm smart, I'm educating myself, start doing something. Do whatever it is you're passionate about. Do whatever it is that you want to do and stop reading so much. Stop looking on the internet for all these advices and just do what it is that you want to do. And I live to solve problems. So I was thinking about life and I thought about it, and we all live to solve problems. And the people who succeed in life are the people who solve more problems. And the people who feel down in life are the people who don't solve problems, who can't solve problems. Well, I don't have money. I'm in debt. I can't afford this. I can't afford that. These are all problems. I don't know what to do with my life. That's a problem. My relationship isn't going well. That's a problem. I don't feel like I'm a good son. That's a problem. I don't feel like I'm a good father. That's a problem. I don't feel like I'm a good employee. That's a problem. I don't like where I'm working. That's a problem. All all of us will succeed in life by our ability to solve problems. Life is just problems. Life is just problems that we have to solve, and the more we solve them, the better our life will be. The faster we solve them, the better our life will be. So when you have a problem, don't pray to God and say, Lord, take away all my problems. Say, God, please Give me the ability to solve problems faster. Give me the intelligence to solve my problems. Give me the faith to solve my problems. And allow me to help others solve their problems, because I don't want to see people suffer through the same things that I had to suffer through. So that's it, you guys. Comment below if you have any comments. Let me know some of your wants and what it looks like. Let's all help each other out on this journey. And this is a great journaling exercise to help you figure out your life when you have no idea what you want to do with your life. So thank you for watching, you guys. Please comment. If you like this video, subscribe below. I'm going to try to bring as much value to you guys for free as I can through this channel. And thank you for watching, you guys. Enjoy, and I hope you figure out your life.